Hare Krishna. Today our satsang, Srimad BHAGVADGITA, 15th chapter, 7th shloka. Lord Sri Krishna is saying, Mamaevansho sarva jivaloke jiva bhuta sanatana manha shashtanindriyani prakrutistani karishati. The translation for this shloka is, the living entity in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with 6 senses, which includes the mind. Now, today's satsang we will discuss on this shloka. What Krishna is saying. Mamaevanshu jivatma means my ansha, my part, my heart, my son. We are directly related to Krishna. We are the sons, eternal sons of Krishna. We are the elements of Krishna. This is the highest honor for us. Till now, we have material designations, which are some are very high, some are low. But whether low or high are temporary, nothing is permanent. And we falsely imposed ourselves with that identification, and we struggled very hard with that identification. So here Karshati word is used by Lord, means struggling, being the elements of Krishna. Why we are struggling? Because Krishna never struggles, he is omnipotent. Purnamidaya Purnasya Purnamevavashishyate is perfect. Everything from him is perfect. He only is the embodied of perfection. But we, his elements, are struggling with senses and mind. So what is this actually? You should know it better if you want to understand Krishna well. This designation is the designation of lust. Because Krishna is free from lust, he is spiritual. Krishna Parama Vigraha, Satchidananda, Ishvara Parama Krishna. He is Supreme Lord, is Purusha and Satchidananda. Whereas the lust is material, and we, the soul, being his element, wants to enjoy this material happiness, for which mercifully Lord has given us this material body, for which we have to depend on senses and mind for enjoyment. So this is the story. Krishna do not want material enjoyment. He doesn't have material body. And we want to enjoy material pleasures. So we are embodied with material body and senses, mind, intelligence, etc. And for this fault of us, we are continuously struggling with it because we don't know how to run all this. How to handle all these elements according to time, circumstances, position, need. So we are struggling very hard. And in that struggle, we are totally miserable position. in unhappy position because we are spiritual. Now we want material happiness. We have transformed ourselves with material body, identifying with it, and we are trying to seek the sense gratification, and that sense gratification is insignificant for the soul. So we may get 15 worlds, we may be the king of heaven, still our senses cannot be satisfied because our element is higher element, our spiritual element. So this conception of ours to become happy with karma has been defeated since time immemorial. We have experimented so many ways in so many lives by becoming so many things. Still, we have not been in a position to attain complete happiness and bliss. So, what we have to do now, Krishna is saying in the 15th chapter only, that one must give up this dense forest of delusion called material enjoyment, and one must certainly, with the weapon of detachment, cut the knots of the heart and that deep-rooted attachment for material life, material happiness, material existence. Then we will be capable of attaining spiritual bodies. That is the story. So the total spiritual process is to get rid of this materialism, addiction. I can say addiction. We have been addicted. We don't know a life beyond materialism. We feel this enjoyment as all in all. And we feel there is nothing more than this. Such meager mentality compelled us into the cycle of birth and death. Again we are getting born, we are maintaining a family, we are constructing a house, we are accumulating the money, and we are dying with a suffering of diseases and old age. Again we are repeating the same thing in same lives, and this is happening continuously since time immemorial. This is called cycle of birth and death. Now to stop this cycle of birth and death, Krishna is saying in this same chapter, one must know how to surrender to Lord, and we must surrender to the personality of Godhead Krishna so that He can deliver us from the dense forest of this materialism only with His mercy. That you remember. Your mental, physical, intellectual, sensual exercises cannot cross you beyond the ocean of this misery. Only grace of the Lord Krishna is capable of delivering you from the nuisance, ocean of nuisance. So dear devotees, understand this shloka. Your designation is the topmost designation. You are the son of Krishna. You are the heart of Krishna, and He is calling you, come back, come back. What is the impediment? Nothing. Till now misunderstanding was there, but now it is removed. Now there is no hardships in going to Krishna, your own Father, eternal, original. These are all material relations. So give it up at once. Surrender to Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and become of Krishna. with His grace and mercy, we will definitely cross over the ocean of miseries. Thank you and Hare Krishna.